Hello, Buttes. So I wanted to check in because this has been coming up a lot lately for me. So I'm sure that it might be coming up a lot for other people who are going through their ascension process, and just like total, like the global awakening in general has been immensely great and beautiful. So like we're all going through things that are going to, I like this, my friend Candace was like, without the rain there will be no growth. So like of course we're going to have to endure these storms to like produce the greatest growth possible for our being. It's a really, like, it's a gorgeous and great, it's a beautiful thing. And I was so glad to see that today, because I've been struggling a lot with, personally, I call it the intimidation factor. Like, I feel like things are coming up in my mind that are just like trying to intimidate me and make me less than I could be. Like, well, if you do this, there's this certain unknown. But if I'm ignorant to like the possibilities of my growth, how could I possibly grow? Um Life is a beautiful thing. So we need to remember, and I mean, this is Taurus season. So it's really about connecting with Mother Nature. Spring has just sprung. We're growing and we're awakening into new, like, expanded horizons. We're going forward. There is no going back. Like, once you reach this point, there is no going backwards. So I'm not out here trying to be something that I'm not, and I'm not out here trying to be something less than I am. Like, the goal here is to be the best that I can possibly be for me, to like reach ultimate happiness, to have no regrets, to love my mistakes. I've made so many mistakes and I still love myself for it. That's like, I feel like that's the hardest part. Like, once you know how to love yourself and forgive yourself for things that your past self has done, like, we're not even living in the past right now. We're living in the present. You can't even think future. If you think that way, you're just, it's like there's the ripple effect. You're causing these waves that are going to ultimately affect your future if that's how you're looking at life. Like, you can't stay present. Ultimately, staying present is huge for us. There is no time but the present. The only thing that the past has to offer you is lessons and growing experiences. And then when you think about your future, think more in the lines of progress. And hey, the universe is working with me and we're working together to reach the ultimate goal of my divine purpose, of the divine truth. Things that have been taken away from us are essentially ours when we take back our power from things that condition us and manipulate us. It's so important for us and our livelihood to just remember presence. This fear factor is always going to keep showing up because shit, you're the one getting into your head. You're the one creating all of these possible scenarios because there are lessons that you still need to learn. And I want to tell you, honey, like, when you learn, the possibilities are endless. The beauty, the synchronicities are endless. And you just keep learning. I'm learning every day. You don't even know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is to let go. Letting go is the biggest thing. It is, it's the biggest thing. Because once you can just let go of control and trying to control everything, your angels and the universe are working in your favor. So I just want to bring it to you like this, like really, like real life. This is real life. We are the only battle that you have really is with yourself. Maybe like some, I call it the Agent Smith keeps showing up, and like it'll get like too real, too dark, and I'm just like, why? I can't handle it. I just like, so many just like thought after thought after thought after thought, unknown, impending doom, like whatever it is that I'm like, my little mind can create. It has created it because there are structures in order that like want to manipulate you, and they want you to feel like you don't have power, like you have succumbed to their way, you have succumbed to their way. And I just want to sit here and tell you that that is not true, because when you stand in your power and you realize that you create your own reality, who are you fighting? You're fighting nobody. You're fighting nobody but yourself. And I love you, and I want you to like fucking like figure it out. And it's not my job to tell you how to live, so live your best life, but do not hurt other people in the process. Have the greatest level of integrity and respect other people and respect boundaries and like hold boundaries. I know my little fucking jibber jabber of a YouTube series that I tried to start, but that was for me. Like that was 100% for me, because I'm the one who needs to learn healthy boundaries. I have so many times let people take advantage of me, and that's not me. That 100% is not me anymore. And if like there are people and things and whatever trying that think that they have some kind of power and control over me, they are sadly mistaken, because I have given up my control. And not always. Believe me, like living in a three-dimensional frame of mind and being, it's hard because you're constantly jumping from one dimension to the other, and then like this is key too. So like I want all of you to, I can go into a lesson about time. Time is the dimension that just kind of like keeps us in this like limbo. And once you understand that dimension, beautiful things are going to happen, and I can promise you that. Like, this shit is real. So, welcome to the new world, because it's about to go down. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.